Episode 213. Solo podcast. Just me. No Kevin today. So we shouldn't have any connectivity issues, barring my rig, hopefully. How is everybody? It is March the 8th, 2026. Good morning to the wife. Let me bump up this noise. There we go. All right. I think that was echoing. I don't know, though. Was it echoing? We are watching Disney on Ice. Hello, H. Varcella, aka the wife. Give you a shouty. All right. What goes on with everybody? Like I said, it's March 8th of 2026. And this past week has been crazy in the world. Um, it's I don't know, every week there's like so many fucking headlines. What's up, Chelsea? You're the bum. Quick shouty to you too. Whoops, wrong poison. You at work today? You working? You working or you hardly working? You working hard or whatever the fuck that saying is. You working hard or hardly working? Baby. No work. Nice. What you got going on today? I thought you were gonna be coming up this weekend, and I was we got the dates mixed up. I told her I was like, no, it's this weekend. It was very short notice if it was this weekend. Because in the group chat you asked about visiting, and yeah, I think it was gonna be this short of a notice. But she was planning on cleaning the whole house before you got up here. Um, but she's still gonna clean, obviously. Wanted to, but the people working this weekend didn't mesh with me, so I can't work in every. Gotcha. Well, that's what I mean. You're gonna clean anyway, so. But she was gonna do a deep clean. You're coming up. Uh, oh yeah. Of course you did. Of course you guys went out. Also, ad. What? Oh, is there an ad running right now? Sorry, I have no control over that. I mean, I do have a button. I never hit it because that's fucked up. I'm only in. I only do this podcast once a week, and it'd be super effed up if I just forced people to watch ads. You know? Yeah. Otherwise, there's like a timer. I guess I don't know that. Is the thing. Don't gift her the thing. Okay. Don't. Only because yeah, I have Wi-Fi just to save money. Oh, are you just watching your on your mobile or on H's Wi-Fi or Kate's? Sorry, Wi-Fi. Sorry. Anyway, I don't know if it's like the world. Maybe it's just the time we live in, but it just there's the gift. Oh my gosh, babe. The friggin' gifted sub to Raras that she has given out 29 gifted subs. Babe, the hell? The hell? All because Kelsey didn't watch ads. There you go. Free gifted sub for you. Thank you, H. Thank you. Passing that along. Look at that. And now you get to use Now you get to use the little you know, get to use the little emotes comes with it. Little cute little emotes. Huh. There you go. You got exclusive emotes just for you. Look at that. I don't know if it's the times that we live in, or maybe it's just the speed of information because it's just so instantaneous and we have access to see all of it. It just seems like there's like crazy fucking headlines every freaking day. Something crazy happens every freaking day. And I don't know, maybe it is a tactic of this current administration to just constantly be doing it. I mean, it is reminiscent of the last time he was president. Did the same thing. He would fire staff members like every other week or every day or something like that. Something crazy. He had a turnout like it was freaking McDonald's or something or Walmart. He had a higher turnout than Walmart. People get hired, would last a couple months, fired. Oh, yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. We if it is a distraction, it's crazy, you know. And how crazy is that? Like freaking 15 years ago, to just say like the administration would just be firing people as a distraction, that would be the most conspiracy theorist thing of all time. You know, conspiracy theory is now just news. Whole Epstein stuff, alien stuff, secret society stuff, like that is like all stuff that we would have been using for movies and TV shows. Now it's just real life. You know, also it's just putting in his goons and I know. Yeah. Like the Christy Gnome firing, like she took the fall and they just filled in another friggin' voice box that's just gonna whatever he wants. Yeah. It doesn't make any sense. Why would you like fall for like why? Why is Christy taking the fall? It's not gonna maybe it's like a thing, maybe boost his ratings, maybe to help keep him afloat, maybe I don't know, or maybe he just misses working on a relative like a reality TV show and just wanted to be like, "You're fired, Christy. Done a great job so far, but be so good. So fired." Because I know she had that Congress hearing, you know, where they like audited her. They audited her fucking thing, you know. That Viper. It's so funny. I saw some clips of that, and they were like breaking down her jet that she uses. It's like it's like some luxury liner jet, with, like full on bedrooms, like beautiful bedrooms and shit. Like the ones that they showed were like crazy. Um, it was like a like dude the luxury liner, it was better than my house, which is so sad. It's just an airplane, but the inside of it was fucking so beautiful. Think of that skit with the two adult babies. Oh, dude. Yeah. The dropout video with Brendan Mulligan and I forget the other gentleman's name, but dude, that's so good. The improv and acting on that is so good. Wish I could speak as well as they could. Can't. But you know what? That's what reading does, folks. You know? You can speak well if you're well read. Yeah. A little secret tip for you guys. Dude, yeah, the Chrissy Gnome thing was nuts, man. No, she's not the first one to get fired out of the cabinet, but that one was interesting. Only because like it's not like she did anything um was blatantly against what he wanted. Like the first term that he ran is when he was president, like he would fire people that didn't want to do what he wanted to do. Like they were legit moderate Republicans. They weren't kissing his ass. This time around, everyone that he's fired so far have all kissed his ass and still continue to do so. But he's firing them for dicks, I guess. I don't really, that's what I'm saying. I don't really understand. I'm like, Christie still said yes to everything you wanted. Was it just was it just because of the social optics of ICE? Is he trying to salvage some sort of like image with some of his voters? 'Cause I keep seeing headlines of people like aren't supporting him, but I don't see it around me IRL. There's still some fucking signs. There's still some people that fucking whisper and or blatantly say it out loud. You know, so I'm not really sure. I don't know what the play is. Maybe there is no long play. Maybe I'm thinking too much into it. Maybe this is just a guy that just willy nilly wakes up one morning and he just goes, "I'm done with you, Christy. I don't want to see your stupid balloon face anymore." Maybe that's just it. Maybe we need to stop treating this guy, our president, as an adult. Maybe we need to treat him as a toddler. I'm gonna time out. Take away his snacks. Don't reward his behavior with Goldie, the goldfish. Withhold snacks until dinner time. Because I don't know, man. I know some people are like, oh, he's a genius with um business and manipulating the market. I'm like, I don't know. It just seems I don't think it's really genius. I think it's just really shisty. I mean, I guess in some ways, like if you're like a criminal in that way, yeah, I guess you can have like I guess that's a talent. No, kind of like we love Ocean's 11. You know, Donald Trump is Ocean's 11ing the country with some smooth. You should just put like, some smooth jazz in the background of every single one of his State of the Unions. Some there should be a montage of him stumbling his cabinet, kind of like in just like in Ocean's 11, where he goes and recruits everybody. He recruits Bernie Mac, who's like some car salesman or some shit. No, he was a car dealer. That's right. He was working. Yeah, he recruited him. No. Stephen Miller. Very good. Very good. Very evil. Assembling a team to do the biggest heist robbery that you can ever imagine. What's the score? I don't know what Stephen Miller sounds like. I assume that's just what he sounds like. Well, what's the score, Donald? The score is nation, United States. We're gonna implement all the things, the rules. We're gonna rig the game so we can get more money, steal money right in front of everybody. How are you gonna do that? First of all, I have to assemble a great team, the best team. Smart, beautiful, just Trump bank thingy. I don't know what the fuck it's called. Oh, his his fucking bank account thing. Trump accounts. I think it's literally just called Trump accounts. Don't You can't think that he's gonna make a good name for it. He literally just throws his name in front of it and whatever the thing is. When he had his steaks, it was Trump steaks. Yeah, Trump accounts. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not creative. None of the stuff, none of the products that he's had, none of the casinos, like Trump casinos, like that's it. Tower, like it's the fucking the dumbest thing. There's not one thing that he's created and sold to people has had any sort of creative name. It's just been his name in front of it. Trump golf. Yeah, dude. Everything has been Trump blank. Trump medicine, Trump gas, Trump cell phones. Yeah. He's calling dibs. That's what it is. He's just like, dibs. It's my cell phone. Yeah, Trumpland. That's what he wanted to turn Greenland into. Welcome to Trumpland. United States of Trump. When he's remember how he's talking about building like that monument in the middle of DC Park or some shit? It's gonna be his own little Louvre. I don't know. It's like a big fucking archway that he's trying to build in the middle of DC because he wants to. You know, it's gonna be so beautiful. Trump Park. Leave him alone. He is a growing toddler. He is just a toddler. All it is. We've just figured out episode 213. He's our president's a fucking toddler. Yes, everything that he's doing is paid by the taxpayer. Like our FBI director that we spoke about last week, where he is just hanging out with the USA men's hockey team and celebrating under taxpayer money. But it's just whatever, man. He's just trying to have fun. When he can't celebrate with the team, no, he can. Just really terrible looking. It's just a really terrible, really bad video to come out. Yeah. Um, some podcasts I watched, like they just said it simply. It's just bad optics. Doesn't look good. You know? I don't remember any FBI director fucking celebrating anything. I don't even remember when like you never knew who the fucking head of the FBI was. I can't recall one FBI director besides this guy. I have no clue who the FBI director. Oh yeah, the other one when he ran the first time because they they took him through court. James Comey, right? Wasn't he the last guy to run it? Yeah, I don't remember like during Bush's administration. I have no clue who the head of the FBI was. None. None of the Bushes. I have no clue who Clinton's. I don't know. You could make up some name. It was Frederick McCann. It was and yeah, you can just tell me Frederick McCann. Freddie McCann's. Freddie Can. Like, oh yeah, he was. Did a great job. Did a great job. What's on this? I will say this. I will give them that they've made me pay attention to actually who's position of these very important things in the administration. I will give them that. They made me care about fucking the State Department. Uh, Crazy, man. Have you seen the videos of I mean, it's really fucking abysmal that we live in Looney Tunes. Like legit, we live in Looney Tunes. So like we started this whole thing with Iran. We're bombing Iran, right? We're doing all these crazy things just because we're Israel puppets. Why does no one care about rich people eating babies? Here you go, babe. Still on the fucking rich people eating babies. God, get over it. Right? We're not even talking about it anymore. That's why he started this war. Who cares? Boo. Boo. That's the wrong button. I meant this one. Why won't that play it? I want to play my little buttons on my thing and it won't play it. Yeah, I need to change. Yeah, I know. I'm hitting buttons. And it's not triggering it. Maybe it's the desktop. Try this one. Nope. Oh well, whatever. It was a button of the angry guy that fixed our that put up our fence. dying and barely getting. I can't put energy, dude. I mean, that's one way to do an abortion. Fuck, man. Give it to a rich people, and they'll fucking take care of it. Maybe that's why they're so pro-life. You know, maybe that's why. Because they need it for their ceremonies or whatever. They need all the babies they can get to turn into spring salads or whatever that rich people eat. I don't know, cucumber sandwiches, but with babies. I don't know. Is it a good point or a really sad one? I don't know. Yeah, more sacrifices to be had. Exactly. Got to protect the baby. Well, they're not going to use their own babies. They need to keep the bloodline going on. But yeah. Anyway, the Iranian strikes and stuff like that. There's this video that I saw. Um, I think they shared it. I think the White House shared it. It's either the White House or Israel shared it. But it was like it was like a missile. You know how like in Call of Duty they have that when you do like a AC-130 strike, everything's in black and white, and you see like your targets or whatever, and then you see it explode on the target. I don't know what that fucking vision mode's called. I don't know, AC-130 mode. But they showed that video of them shooting at targets or whatever. And, so there was like an outline of a plane, like a jet plane, right? They're like shooting at it. After they shoot it, the plane's still there because the Iranians they fucking Looney Tuned them. They painted pictures of like the scaled fighter jets on the surface. So like they just shot those pictures. They're not real jets. And like they showed it. They released it. I'm like, what? Why would you release this? You didn't do anything. You didn't shoot anything. Like, unless if it's a school, you did great. But otherwise, if it's like actual military targets, you guys didn't do anything. That whole video costed the American fucking taxpayer like $600,000 total. Dude, it's crazy. War is so fucking expensive. And I know why, like, now I know why, like, they love to fucking go to war. It's nuts. They just want to fucking suck every penny out of the American taxpayer just to fucking pay for their wars. There was like, yeah, dude, it's nuts. Yeah, certain military, like, I'm sure you can look it up. There's this video montage of a guy who broke down, um, so like whatever weapon would show up, and they would fire some rounds, and then there'd be like a tally, like a number of the actual cost of each shot made. Yeah, like the missile air defense system, like that shit's yeah, like it's close to like 200 grand a shot. Nuts. Oh yeah, we will. Yeah, watch that guy. Makes you feel real good that we're gonna lose. I mean, lose is a very I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't want to sound anti-American, so I'm not gonna say anything. It's gonna be like Vietnam all over again, man. That's all I have to say. It's gonna be Vietnam all over again. Dude, you have Nvidia stock? Sell that shit. Sell that shit. Isn't it high right now? Or is it low because of GPUs? Only like a share or two. Whatever, dude. Was high. Yeah, check on it, man. Yeah, because right now, like they're not going in on like fucking processors anymore. Like the fucking video processors. I think so too. I think so too. Because with them being all in on AI, like they're going all in on fucking RAM. shit. So like their prices on RAMs are fucking through the roof, I think. They're like over 200% markup right now. And I don't think people are going to go for it. I don't think people are going to go for it. We're not doing like video processors anymore because I think that's just where technology's at right now. I don't think it can go any further. So that's why they're going all in on AI. They need to make money somehow. Yeah, my buddy who Swayze, who's building, he bought a new PC and stuff like that. Um, she they he was telling us like the prices of all that stuff. He's like, dude, you can get like a video card now for like mad cheap. Trying to be like a Nara, and he also dressed on so he just keeps putting it on her head. Nice. Oh man, they fucking fight. It's hilarious. Have you seen where so the little one, Lily, she knows how to like fuck with Anara now. So like she'll just do something to make them angry, to make her angry. So like yesterday she had something in her hand and she kept like walking to Anara. Anara would freak out and then she would run away. She would come back again. So Lily would just keep going back and forth just to make Anara scream and be angry. I forgot what it was. I forgot what she had. But like any little thing can like, piss off Anara. So yeah, it literally could be anything. It's hilarious. Oh, it's it's weird to watch like personalities like develop as they get older. It's really weird. Classic little dude. It's nuts. It's nuts. And wait till she learns to hit her back. She kind of, she's already there. I think. I think she hits us. Lily hits us. So I mean, I just think Lily just wants to play with her so much that she doesn't. Doesn't give a shit about us, so she'll hit us. Anyway, did you see the little funeral procession they had for the 6 killed American soldiers? I think it happened yesterday. They did it on like a, I don't know. Well, it looked like they did it on a fucking tarmac. I don't know, dude. Yeah, man. Obviously, Trump didn't want to be there, dude. Obviously, dude. He just like, I don't want to fucking be here. Fuck this. I don't care. Melania fucking looks like a fucking ghost as always. Yes, they died. I forget how, but yeah, 6 of them died over in the Iran conflict so far. Yeah, and I hope everyone's ready for the gas prices to go up. I don't really surf it either. It just comes across like, so my phone. Whenever I unlock my phone, it immediately opens up like the news. Like I don't know if it's like Samsung News or Google News. I don't know. It just immediately opens it up. It's almost like a second lock screen, and I don't know how to like get rid of it. Like, I don't want it. They died at a base in Qatar. I gotcha. Something I hit with a Yeah, I just know it was a retaliation. So it was like I guess it was like a missile strike or whatever. But it's just funny because like we're pushing the Iran, like our the propaganda that we're pushing on Iran is that they're all like religious, like they're crazy religious people. Meanwhile, meanwhile, in the U.S., we're very even keel and balanced when it comes to religion. you know, I saw a video of like some family they were like doing a wedding, I guess, or it was in a church, and they created like this giant like push cart float thing, and like the ring bearer was dressed as like Donald Trump. He was being pushed down the aisle in this little make box soapbox platform that just says like, the Trump sign on the back, and he's got the podium or whatever, and he's being pushed up. And I think he was laying down because I like he had his head down on the podium. I'm assuming that he was recreating the when he was getting shot at. I assume, I don't know, or maybe he was just a kid with his head down. I'm not sure, but it was just crazy enough the fact that he was just being processed down the church aisle in this thing. I'm heading towards the main stage. But no, we're not zealots at all, dude. It's nuts, dude. In crazy times. But yeah, dude, they're expecting like gas prices to rise up by like 4%, like the coming months. So hopefully everyone gets prepared for that. And then don't want to hear about how like the presidents don't control the gas prices, because that's what everyone fucking used as like a talking point. They're like, see, Trump's good. Our gas prices have never been lower. But we, the rebuttal from the other side is like the gas has nothing to do with the actual presidency. They don't have anything to do with that. So now that the gas prices are going to be reversed, the argument's going to be reversed. It's like a dog chasing its tail. You know, gas prices are up. It's not his fault. It's not his fault. He has no control over it. All right, it's not his fault. Shut up about the gas. The Dow is up. It's not. The economy's crashing. It like fell so hard this past like week. The like it fucking it almost like fucking crashed into the fucking floor. Just since the war started, the economy's been down, baby. Yeah. Anyway, what else is going on? Mm, I don't know any of this other stuff. It's just been that stuff. Just been the fucking Iran, dude. Unemployment is through the roof. Yep, it sure is. It sure is. Well, what happens when you kick out all the fucking migrantes? Or when you have jobs that require experience, but you don't want to hire people to actually train them to have that experience. There's so many jobs like that. It's so stupid. They're like, don't go to school. Also, we need people with experience. Ooh, you're gonna see our sweet baby boy. Nice. I'm jealous. I was thinking about wanting to go, but money, you know. Joined his Patreon though. I'm a friend of the podcast. He was doing a live call stream yesterday. I was with the babies all day. Otherwise, I would have fucking joined in on that for sure. I can make up a question. you know, I'll lie. I don't give a shit. Just to talk to Stavi, I'll do it. Yeah, I bought the ticket to the upper deck. So it was $69. Nice. See? Yeah, I've been told don't even like use third party. Just go straight to the comedians. Whatever links they use takes you straight to the prices of what they want to charge. Anyway, last topic that I want to do on the so right now today's average price of the gas is at 3.45. It is up 47 cents. Nice. Lyric, isn't he doing two shows? I think he's doing two shows there. I think he's doing two. The Lyric. Prices of diesel is climbing faster than ever. Nice. Going to the Lyric. Oh, in April in New York. Yeah, two shows Friday, two shows. Damn, dude. Damn, dude. Yeah, but she's talking about the one in Baltimore, right? You're talking about the Lyric in Baltimore, not New York. That's why he's doing so many shows. If it's the Baltimore show, because it's his hometown. He does live in New York City, so I wouldn't be surprised if he did multiple in New York. Anyway, I want to do one last current event, pretty big one, and that is the blocking of the sexual assault shit House of Reps. Oh yeah, also that the fast food wars. No, so yeah, I don't know if anyone knows about this, but I think it was just this past year, maybe last year, but there was a senator that created Sui because she was a victim of sexual assault from another senator or House of Representative or whatever, and she wanted to report it and oust him, but like she felt pressure to not do so. So they tried to pass um thing. I don't even know what it would be like, a not even a law. I don't know, but they tried to pass it to where that wouldn't happen again. That they would be able to, not feel the pressure and stuff like that. So I guess I don't know. It's basically there's something already set in place to safeguard these politicians if they're accused of sexual assault. Like it's something there to safeguard them so this way they won't have to release any information. They don't have to do anything. So they're pretty much just safeguarding their own asses. These sexual assaulters are just putting shit in places so they don't get in trouble. And overwhelmingly, they blocked it. Crazy. Both aisles. That's like the one thing they can agree on is to protect the fucking assaulters. It's nuts. Crazy. It was like if you watch like the voting breakdown, overwhelmingly it passed as to where it didn't was like, us protect the assaulter. There'd be no charge presses. There wouldn't be any investigations against them or anything like that. Crazy. Overwhelmingly. I forgot how, like, let me look up like the tallies. And it was bipartisan. It was majority fucking passed it. It was crazy. That's what I'm saying. Like you can't like when people are like, oh, the Democrats are good. Like, no. Most of them are all fuckheads too. Fuck them. The corporate Dems, fuck them. They're just as bad. Fuck them. That's like the one thing I can agree with on like the other side. Like, the Democrats, like, not all of them, but yeah, most of them are all pretty fucking shitty. And then when they talk about Pelosi and shit, I'm like, yeah, I agree. He sucks. She sucks. Yeah, Chuck Schumer. I'm like, yeah, he fucking sucks too. Fuck him. Well, it's funny, like you can agree and say like agree with them and say yes, and they'll still be angry that you're not fully in on that side, that was the issue that we had on the one fucking game chat that we used to have when we did Call of Duty. Like we would agree on certain things, but they would never fucking agree with anything that we said. It's not necessarily like, you don't fucking have to. But when I do agree with certain things, like don't fucking treat me like a piece of shit just because I'm not full in. Like I can agree with some shit and not be full in. Like, but apparently, like to these people on either side of the spectrum, like they just can't fathom the idea. You're either wearing the red or blue shirt. There is no purple. There is no teal. There is no violet. It's just red, blue. That's it. If you're not fully wearing the shirt, you're a piece of shit. You're a terrorist. Man. People will be like, "Oh man, what you don't want the government to shut down and collapse?" I'm like, "Yeah, kind of do. It sucks. Nothing is working. Nothing, none of it. Housing market's higher than ever. Like you can't. There's no way. No average American can afford a fucking house right now. Impossible. Impossible. We just looked at the house that we used to live in, like when we lived with Heather's mom back in when we first started dating. I was like, what, fucking 15 years ago or some shit? It was a small house. There was like maybe 3 bedrooms, maybe. Really, it was two bedrooms and a basement that was not finished. It's a lot of land. It's like an acre of land. Oh, it was 1 bedroom at the time. Okay. I thought it was two. I thought it was at least 2 bedrooms. It was a, I think it was it 2 full baths? Can't remember if the mudroom was a full bath or not. Yes. So at the time, 15 years ago, it was 2 full baths and a bedroom. So I can only imagine how much that shit cost then. Because when we bought the house that we're currently in now, this was post COVID or no, pre. It was pre COVID, right before COVID hit. Yeah, we got this place at like 80 grand, 87,000. Yeah. So though I can only imagine what that place cost back then. It was way before 2017. It had to have been like fucking 2013 or fucking 2010 even. Yeah, 2010. So I can only imagine that place cost like maybe not even. There was no way that cost like 87 grand. There's no way. Had to have been like a little bit under, a shade under. 1 full bedroom and 2 full baths and an acre of land. But anyway, so like reselling that house now. Chelsea can Heather will can you give her the link so she can look at it? Give her the link. So they reselled this house. They regutted it. They gutted the whole fucking thing. They redid all of it. So now it's 3 bathroom. It's 3 rooms now. So and there is a finished basement now. Um, Heather said it was bigger originally. The basement was a little bit bigger, but I guess with all the stuff, the rehaul, it's a little bit smaller. So yeah, it's 3 bedrooms and one and a half bath right now. Redone. We're selling this shit for 380? Over 380,000? It's dude, it's a small town. Small town. Like I mean, it is like an up and coming like suburb. What? York? Is York a major fucking city now? 280,000? Fucking crazy. I'm saying nothing's affordable now. Nothing. Like combined, Heather and I make good money. Like we make decent money, but like, dude, it feels like we're fucking living paycheck to paycheck. Just fucking nuts. That's what I'm saying. A lot of people from Baltimore are moving up. And a lot of people from like Harrisburg and Philly are kind of migrating down south now as well. So we're kind of getting both worlds. So like Harrisburg's moving down towards like York because that's still a decent drive. You know what I mean? And yes, Stewartstown is a decent drive from like Baltimore. It's like an hour tops. Well, that's why we moved. That's why we moved. Then, back in like the fucking late 90s, we moved. We fucking built it straight up. Like they built the house, brand new built house. We moved into Stewartstown from Baltimore County, and I assumed then that had to have been maybe 100 grand at least in the low 100s. I think it's worth like to me that's worth it. Brand new house, built in. It was how many bedrooms is that house, dude? 4 or 5, I think. 5 bedroom house with a finished basement, fully finished basement, fully finished. Oh, 200. Even still, 2 full baths and a half. So it's 2.5 baths. 4 bedroom. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm saying it was a big house, nice house for a fucking family of fucking four. Yes, it was. To me, a finished basement has it's concrete and you can make it into a thing. I don't. I if there's like carpet, then to me that's like furnished almost. Yeah, and yeah, I forgot the fucking backyard was huge, 2,200 fucking square feet. Yeah, it's a huge backyard, huge. Yeah, that house now, like, babe, can you Zillow it? Can you see how much that house would cost now? The basement was it didn't have like carpet down there, but it was concrete and finished. 'Cause, yeah, your dad's fucking set up his computer shit down there. His little playroom was down there. Had a desk all along the wall, and that's where he would play whatever, and he would do his ham radio shit. It's down in the basement. There just wasn't any like sofas or anything down there because like they mostly just use it for storage. Ryan's wrong. What am I wrong about now? Finish is insulated and shit. Yeah, it was. Oh, I don't know. Who cares? To me, a finished basement it doesn't have dirt and shit. Basement is just a basement. No. See, we've seen dirt basements, dude. When we were fucking looking at houses, to me, if it says dirt basement, it's not finished. That was my definition of a finished basement. If there's fucking dirt and shit, then it's not fucking dirt. And it's not finished. Whatever. You guys can classify it however it is. I'm just saying, in my mind. If you go down to a basement and it's all dirt and dirt floor and shit and some fucking wood structures, then it's not a finished basement. Okay. Right. I'm not saying like you, I'm just saying the American definition of a finished basement, I think, is wrong. I'm an immigrant. All right. I'm a first generation immigrant. I've seen some fucking sketch basements. They were just cellars. That is not a basement. You're not in construction. Obviously. I look like I should be in construction, but I'm not. But anyway, yeah, dude. That's what I mean. But I can only imagine what that house is now. Probably like half a mil. Well, yeah, I was gonna say H. Can you send the link? And if you can research this, can you see how much houses would be now? Hmm. Is that a thing you can do? Because that house, it's got to be half a mil. It's to be. There's no way it's not. That many rooms and all that land. It's got to be. All right. So while they're doing that, um, Before we do some TikToks, let me do my little thing. Sent it to the group chat. All right, let me see. Oh no! I want the other one of the one that Heather and I grew up in. Gotcha. Notepad. Bring up those topics. Excuse me. We did grow up together. How dare you? All right. What's the 3, 8, 26, 372,000. Damn, it's less than the other one. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's nuts. 1,800 square feet. That's crazy. 372,000 for fucking 4 bedroom, 2.5 bath. Really? It's nuts. I can't believe that other house is worth more than than that house. That makes no sense. That makes 0 sense. Guess. Yeah, maybe it's I don't know. Yeah. And it's a corner house. So like, yeah, I don't know. That's nuts. Anyway, damn. All right. So this portion of the show talk some life lessons and values and some other stuff. Stuff to kind of like down on the legacy to if the future children ever come across this podcast. So I'm gonna do like a layup on this one. Now since it's just me, I'm just gonna do a layup question. So my favorite movies, music, or shows, and why? You guys guess what it is? Got 2 people here that's known me the longest. I mean, there's not one other one maybe that beats out Heather, and that's sweet Matthew. So favorite movie. So this was a tough one. Like the list? Just guess one of them, I guess. Ooh, ding ding ding! Each got one. It has another one. There we go. Nice. Now music and shows. Do music and shows. I like this game. So movies. So I will probably pick. For me, my favorite movie is one that I can just watch repeatedly, never get sick and tired of it. And the ones that they brought up in the chat, Chelsea and eight and Mahwaf, they're pretty close. It's 1 and 2 or 1A and 1B, and it's easily swappable. Mm. Star Wars: A New Hope, I guess. Um, yeah, or maybe Return of the Jedi. Ooh, nah, A New Hope. So A New Hope and Liar Liar, those are my 2 favorites. Um, and I would kind of go more towards Liar Liar It's because it's not like not as heavy. You know what I mean? It's like easily digestible. It's hilarious. There's heart to it still. Um, and the physical comedy and stuff like that. And I can quote that one a lot. TV show, Res Dogs or Scrubs. Wow. Wow. Shows would be hard. Would be a harder one. But for the movies, I would do that. I would do Liar Liar as my favorite. Why? Because like I said, there's a lot of heart to it. It's a good story. It's about a fucking dad who's just gets caught in this silly predicament where he can't lie, and he just goes through silly things. And I guess in retrospect, it's not silly to not lie to your kids. To want to spend time with your kids, you know what I mean? And plus, Jim Carrey's he's my favorite of all time. Um, there's this I know people be like, "Oh, Ace Ventura," like Ace Ventura was great, but I don't know, man. Just the heart of Liar Liar was what made it over the top for me, which made me like it even more. And plus, Carrie Elwes is in it, dude. Carrie Elwes, huh? When he pulls out the claw, it's like, "Oh, you've the claw." You know what I mean? Awesome. Shows. So this is a little tougher, just because we didn't really like growing up. There wasn't like a show that I would watch like repeatedly because TV didn't work like that. So I have to kind of base it off of like what I would rewatch now and what I would consider, my favorite now. Now that it's all on demand and I can watch it all the time and stuff like that. Um, It'd probably be Seinfeld. Only because when I was living with Matt, he had all the DVDs of it. So that so we could watch Seinfeld anytime, whenever we wanted. I watched Seinfeld at least 5 or 6 times in like the 3, 4 years that we lived together. Um, I would just rewatch it over and over and over again. Because when we were growing up, I just didn't watch Seinfeld just because like I never caught it that time, you know. Um, yeah, because it was growing up. People talked about Friends, but since you can't watch it, you can't start from the beginning. You're subject to the TV guide. Whatever airs is what you're watching. So if you're gonna try to jump into Friends, you're gonna be jumping in whenever they're showing it. Could be season 2, 4, 6, whatever. So yeah, I'd have to go with Seinfeld. It's evergreen. Like I rewatch it now, and there's still a lot of socials like topics that they hit on that's still relevant today. So it's still relatable. Crazy. Um, Still so many the quotes, the one-liners, fucking great, amazing. Yeah, you can see like the pattern here. I like humor, mask the terrible reality that we live in. um, let's see, music. Did you guys guess? I saw Coldplay up there. Yeah, I don't think Chelsea guessed this one. Um, Link. Right. So those are the top three. You guys got it. Top three right there. Blink, Paramore, and Coldplay. So this shit changes. Cause like it's music. So like whatever you feel is gonna affect what you want to listen to a lot. And man, that's tough. Sounds like music Ace would listen to. Fuck off. Fuck off. And Ace is a fucking great name. All right? Fucking great name. Ace? I want to be called Ace. Fucking cool, dude. That's what I'm saying. Like I Blink 182 was such a huge part in my life growing up, especially when I was younger. That and like no one understands me. Shit. Blink 182 all day. Coldplay scratched that itch of unrequited love and relationships that never panned out or did pan out or whatever. So Coldplay also played a huge thing in my life. And then Paramore was like, I don't know, Paramore was just fucking downright rocking. And then there were some songs that like I related at the time because she does touch on like love and shit, especially in the earlier albums. So there's that. Um, so I would have to say Paramore, just because like I feel like no, I don't know, man, I don't know. Paramore or Blink 182 because they both their musical genres change so much. So why it's because she's hot. Well, there's that, but she's also one of the greatest vocalists of all time. She can sing anything. It would be amazing. Well, back then, like it was tough to see if like you know fucking she was wearing like those. She was a hot topic chick, baggy black shirts and fucking shit, fucking in the swoop hair. It was a look back then. Like you could be like, oh, she's good looking, but like, how good looking though? You know what I mean? Such a guy to sexualize someone. My bad. You did it, H. You brought it out of me. It's your fault. But yeah, yeah. Favorite music has to be between those two, Blink 182 or Coldplay. Not Coldplay, fucking Paramore. It's because they change a lot. Two pairs still in, right? It is kind of coming back, but right now it's owned by the fucking Karens, the Karens on the swoop air. Just pictures of the fucking older lady, the fucking swoop hair. It's be like, I love Paramore. You did this wrong. Can I return this? Anyway, well, there's that segment. Let's do some TikToks. Let's close out with some TikToks. Close to the end. It's millennials. We can't let it go. No, I'm saying like the generation before. They've got they've got that look now. They've adopted it. Fucking dance mom look. Well, no, 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 no. All right, let's do some TikToks. H for Solo. Let's see what you say. Ooh, immediately I know, dude.
About to shave my
Okay, here we go.
entire body. Season 2 of the pitch night, just in case. No, I get it. I feel the same way. There is something about Santos being the one reaching out for every girl. She just wants friends. Just let her have friends. How can
Oh, oi, Filipino, Filipino. Oi, over there,
out for every
over
girl?
there,
She
right
just
there. Anak, Filipino. Ay, nako, maganda.
There is
Ay,
something about Santos being the one reaching out for every girl. She just wants friends. Just let her have friends.
How can someone hate this little medicine fairy? That's this picture.
Every time the most fucked up patient of all time comes through the pit, like, Whitaker, we need you, and it cuts to him looking like this.
Need more Javati reacting in the background of every scene. Why Chocolate steals toothbrushes? I don't need to know that in the workplace. Like, if somebody's dying. Kim, there's people dying.
You can see the whimsy in her eyes.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, this is just me on the red carpet doing didn't even realize Whitaker does a lot of like.
So that was just them, I guess, reacting to like memes about the show and characters. Dude, Chelsea, The Pit. What an amazing show, everybody. I'm not a big medical show guy. Like Scrubs is the only other one that I like. Can't think of any other fucking medical shows that I like watch. But Pit, damn, dude. And it's like it's gory because like they show much of as much as they can show. Dude, shit was nuts, dude. The characters are great. Situations that they run into. Like the best thing about the Pit is that you attach to every single patient that comes through. Like you feel like the humanity in it. It's so fucking crazy. Crazy. Great show. If anyone hasn't watched it yet, guys should be watching it. I mean, unless if you get squeamish. I know Spence gets a little squeamish when it comes to like the medical shit. So that's his reason as to why is to not want to watch it. With the terminology and lingo, it is. Like obviously for dramatic effect, the um how they talk and deal with patients is not up to par, obvi, because otherwise it would be boring. If they didn't get into a patient's face and told them, "Hey, you're going to die if we don't do this." IRL, that wouldn't happen. Yeah, there's some stuff that they do for that they punch up a lot for dramatic effect, that would break HIPAA violations, in the show. But it's a great show. It's a fantastic show. Yeah, very good show. Next.
Okay, I could get down with that. I'm a little stressed out.
It's fucking
Never mind.
jerky chicken.
Food.
It's so dumb, dude. This would be a video that a man his age would make, dude. This totally that humor. Well, a jerk and go store. Let's go see what's going on in there. Maybe it's 1 in the afternoon. I could use a little jerk and go. You walk in, it's just Caribbean guys trying to sell you some chicken. Hey man, don't you want some chicken? I indeed I man. Dear Brust man, man. Saying gibberish.
Okay.
Nope, fuck off. Next. Ah, yes, the classic joke where men turn into babies when they're sick. He has a low grade fever, and look at him, guys. He's acting like a baby. It's a real life nightmare, but it's just my husband with a low grade temperature. You men, well, the moment you guys get a cough and a fever, you guys are dead. You guys don't even handle it. We have to work through all the fevers and all the illnesses and still do our shit. You men just lay there and cry all day. Oh, what's that? You're gonna lay in the couch with your sweater and put a blankie on? Oh, so sad. Guess what? When I'm sick, I still have to clean and cook and stuff, okay? You just get to sit there with your box of tissues and watch your shows, and I make sure everybody doesn't bother you, and you get your medicine. That's the joke. And it's a joke that's been made so many times on this podcast, babe. It's got a really good description of how it is for him. Yeah, because every time I get sick, that's the conversation you have with me. Degrade me. Oh, are you sick? Are you sick? You big fucking baby? Fucking get over it. No, it's your fault. Whenever I get sick, you do treat me like a baby. So, like, what do you want? What do you expect me to do? You know what I mean? Throw on a hoodie. So what? I'm cold. Like, what do you, I never wear a hoodie indoors ever, unless if I'm sick. You know? What else am I supposed to fucking do? You jerk. So this is a video of a lady playing Raiders, and she gets down, and I guess her husband cleans up after her. Kills everybody that knocked his poor sweet wife. That's not how I play. Purposefully do things to get us both killed. Like last night, we did a run in Stella Montes, and I closed the door behind us with a fucking, what are those things called? The George Jetson robot that dealt immense amount of damage to both of us, and then an enemy team came and finished off the job. Yeah, Shredder. Yeah. Yeah, dude. Yeah. But yeah, dude. That's the way we do it. That's how we do it in this household, baby. Equal opportunity. We all die together. It's me, Mary. So this is Spencer's wife. Let's see what she sent.
I can do it.
Do it.
So
Ready?
you sing it like
Oh,
I can
well.
do it.
Do it.
So
Ready?
you sing it.
Oop, H. Farcilla beat you to it. Saw that last week, but it's a good one. We'll
I
watch it
can
real
do it.
quick.
Do it.
So you
Ready?
sing it like
About the Lion King.
Dancing Gonya Bagiti Baba.
You were way off.
Ingonyama.
All right.
What does it mean? It means, look, there's a lion. Oh my God.
Yeah, dude. Oh my god. Sleepy fuck. Let's see what she said. Your husband thinks you got him a nice shirt for the cruise, but dude, this guy walked in and everyone has that shirt. All the staff does. It's hilarious. Kevin, let's see what you sent. Trend in Argentina sees young people identifying as. Are they dogs? Maybe this is why we saved Argentina. You know? Because the rich people are already like doing pup play at the fucking ballroom at the Mar-a-Lago. This was like what, 3 weeks ago? Brew, your favorite. What? What's my favorite? People identifying as animals? Is that my favorite? Oh yeah. Oh shit. Yeah, you're right. BioShock, that's right. They have those fucking creepy masks. Those bunny masks. Yeah. I think that's a privilege thing. I don't see an unhoused person walking around dressing up as a dog. I seriously think that's a privilege issue. What, you got a house and a job? Guess what? Hobby is being a dog. That's what you like. as if you're unhoused and you're dealing with real mental illness, dressing up as a dog is the last thing that you want to be pursuing. Rescuing little girls off an island. Dude, yeah, there you go. Andrew Ryan is basically Jeffrey Epstein. Yeah, dude. He's not dead. He just created an underwater civilization filled with rich people. He's not dead. He's just Andrew Ryan, right? He lives under the water. Oh, let's see what you sent. Yeah, I don't rule out anything anymore. Like I love how like back then conspiracy theorists like were always poo-pooed upon, and now you can't anymore with how crazy everything just is now. How society has just degraded morality wise. Like nothing is too far fetched anymore.
They said shake what your mama gave you. Well, mine gave me titties.
Put that on that meat. Nope.
Baby girl, shake that. You gon' make me spank that. Try not to break that. It's a big that. Your mama gave you all. They said shake.
Oh yeah, dude. Look at those movies. You, dude. A lot of men would be very self-conscious about their moobs, but good on you for showing it off and proud of it. Being proud of your moobs. My co-host, not here today. That was one of his biggest little things. He was very afraid of his moobs. I remember when we to that fucking water park, just want to take off his shirt. I'm like, why? Who cares? Because I got tits. I got man tits. I've got the mitts, dude. Like, yeah, because you're a dad. You're supposed to have mitts. Who fucking cares? And you're married. Who are you trying to fucking attack? Who are you trying to attract? Who are you trying to impress? This little kid that's just legit pissing in a pool? Who fucking cares, dude? Yeah, push-ups, dude, for sure. Crazy how like simple, just doing 25 push-ups a day after like I don't know, I would say maybe 3 months. The amount of like change in your mitts, it's you can see it. Not like substantial. You're not gonna look like fucking Thor, but get a little control of your mitts. You'll be able to do the Terry Crews thing a little bit, you know? Yeah. Yeah. Exercise in the early 60s, they really had a thing. They're like, all you gotta do is do some push-ups, some jacks, some sit-ups. How many of them can you do? And some pull-ups. That'll really grow your shoulders out. Now we'll do last one. Quasi, what'd you say?
Fucking Windows 95 is fucking 10-year-olds. They're eating the Jeff Epstein's eating the kids like corn on the cob. The news is like sulfuric acid in my fucking eyes. Every time I open the news, it's like Trump dug up Harriet Tubman's bones and he's raping her rib cage. You're like, come on! This fucking guy thought he was going to make my eggs cheaper, duh. I watch ISIS beheading videos to calm down after I read the news. You guys can't handle this? What do you want, a Pixar movie up here? The world's ending! Fuck, man. Sorry for yelling. I'm not a political guy. I don't talk about politics. Everybody that...
Yeah. Eric Andre's the shit. He was on Stavi's podcast a couple weeks ago, man. It was great. Was it a couple weeks ago or was it an old episode? I don't know, man. I listened to him and he was on the podcast. I don't know how recent that was, but it was good. Yeah, there we go. That's the pod, everybody. Probably the Patreon. No, I think it was an old one. I've been backlogging on his podcast. Oh, I've been backlogging. All right, that is the podcast. Thank you, Chelsea, for hanging out with us. H. Farcilla, thank you again for being here, and thank you for the gift subscription to Raras. It was greatly appreciated. Very nice of you. You don't have to do that. Yeah. So, glad I could actually be here. Well, yeah, me too. Glad you're here too. Thank you everyone that's listening in post, video, podcast, on YouTube, Spotify. Appreciate you guys. Like, share, and subscribe. We will be here again next Sunday, same time. So if you want to join in on the live podcast, we do it every Sunday around 9 a.m. Eastern. So yeah, get in while you can. So have a good week, everybody. Stay sane. Seriously. I'm in a fucking crazy fucking world. You know what I mean? Playing Requiem, by the way. No, I'm gonna wait until it gets cheaper, or they're gonna throw it on Game Pass. I'm just waiting on one of those things. Dude, everything I see on Requiem is just ladies just pushing over Leon. So I feel like I'm not missing much. You know what I mean? So, anyway, yeah, we'll catch you guys next week. Love you guys. Bye. Well, it's fucking Leon. I know, but no, get it. He's hot. But I guess on the other show, we are like that with every fucking female lead in any game. So, so never mind. Keep gushing, ladies. You keep doing you. Goo goo over the Leon Kennedy. So, all right. See you later, everyone. Bye.